What's going on, guys, and welcome back to The Hungry Road. My name is Eric. Thank you for tuning in. If it's your first time seeing my face, please go ahead and smash the subscribe button and like the video while you're at it. But the rental of the week is the 2025 Audi Q7 in its 55 Premium Plus trim. I'll get to the trims in a second. They're a little complicated, but actually pretty simple. So I saw this guy on the lot. I said, I gotta get it. I actually had this exact rental in Detroit, I think a few weeks back, but I just didn't have the time to do a review. I am a full-time engineer. That comes first. I can't just not work and do YouTube all day. But anyway, yeah, so I was able to get it again, but here I am I'm all over the place. Augusta, Georgia, Aiken, South Carolina, but I got it from the Atlanta airport. Don't worry about it, but it's a really cool, really big, full-size, 3-row SUV. So let's get into it. Should be a quick one. It's got a lot of features and stuff, but it's not very exciting, like Audi. But yes, if you're not familiar with Audi's lineup, it is kind of all over the place. So the Q7 has been around for a very long time. It's always been a Q3, Q5, and Q7. So it's a compact SUV, the mid-size SUV, and the full-size SUV. Usually the full-size has the third row. But then there's the cars and stuff like that. We don't need to talk about the cars right now. But you can also get this in an S7, which has like a big twin turbo V6 or V8 or something like that. We're not even going to talk about it because it costs $30,000 more than the base price of this one. So I won't even mention it. We're going to talk strictly about the Q7 and the things it offers in this video here. All right, let's get into the trims real quick. So there's 3 trims. There's Premium, Premium Plus, and Prestige. But 2 of those trims, the Premium and the Premium Plus, you have 2 different engine options. The 45 and the 55, that's how they designate their engine options. So the 45 Premium starts at $60,500, and that's like the base model Q7. And that comes with a 2-liter turbo engine, makes 261 horsepower and 273 foot-pound of torque. That gives you a 0 to 60 in 6.7 seconds with a top speed of 130 miles an hour. All the engines are made into an 8-speed transmission. That's fine. But then there's the 55 level engine. That is a 3-liter turbo engine. Sorry, I'm saying engine. They're i6 V. I think they're V6s according to the look under the hood, just shaped like. Don't worry about it. But anyway, the 6-cylinder 3-liter engine makes 335 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque, and gives you 0 to 60 of 5.5 seconds with the same top speed, but really trashes your gas mileage. We'll get to that later on. So like I was mentioning, the Premium and Premium Plus, you get those 2 options. You can choose which engine you want. It's about a $4,800 upcharge. But the Prestige, like the big daddy, starts about $77,000, and that only comes with a 3-liter turbo engine. So you get the better engine regardless in that package. The Premium trim comes with standard Audi stuff. Leather seats, heated discs, nice and comfortable, like 18-inch wheels, whatever. A lot of pretty good amenities in the base model, but if you step up to the Premium Plus, which this also has the 3-liter turbo V6 engine, you're going to be getting upgraded 20-inch wheels, a Bang & Olufsen sound system, wireless charging pad on the inside, and the 360-degree camera system, which this does have and is super helpful. But the 55 Prestige trim, that's going to give you the 3-liter engine, of course, but also adds comfortable air adaptation suspension. Are you gonna ride like a Rolls Royce around here? I'm not sure. But also adds heated and cooled seats in the front. Right now this one only has heated seats. Fine, they're really toasty. You also get laser headlights and HUD, which is a HUD heads-up display. So it kind of like shows you what's going on your glass while you're driving. Don't worry about it, it's pretty cool. My Kia has it at home. And park assist. So if you've seen my little reel or TikTok or whatever, it's got over 100,000 views right now of an Audi A3 parking itself without you needing to use your hands. It's pretty cool. I'm assuming that's the same feature here. Well, if you get the Prestige. And there are 8 pretty boring colors you can get on your Audi if you spec it from new. The first and only free one you get is Carrera White. Well, C-A-R-R-A-R, Carrera, I don't know, Porsche has a Carrera name, whatever. Don't worry about it. Then there are 7 other $595 options. Let's go through those real quick. We have Glacier White. That's gonna be like more of a white pearl, little pop in the sun, stuff like that. Then we have Mythos Black, again, black. Then we have Saphir Gold. Okay, gold's cool. Samurai Gray. Satellite silver, which is like a lighter gray but more shine to it, tamarind brown, and Watimo blue, kind of like a deep blue. Like none of those are popping out. There's no red. Where's the red? Where's the greens? That beautiful olive Audi green that they're known for. What about like a bright blue or a bright red? You know, I don't know. On the Q7, maybe that's not what they want to offer, but like paints go across the whole Audi lineup. Why can't you just let all the paints? I don't know. Don't worry about it. But anyway, let's move on. All right, let's discuss the front end of the 2025 Audi Q7 here. It's not a good one. This is not a good look. This grille absolutely ruins it for me. We have these two giant radar sensors. It just, I don't know. Then the little chrome bits and everything is just so chunky and blocky right up front. I do not like this at all. There is a blackout package available for like $1,500 that blacks like everything out, which makes it look like one giant clump of black, which looks better than this, but not a good look at all. There's some subtle use of like a brushed chrome, brushed silver around the outside, piano black trim along the bottom. But the lights are really cool. Obviously, Audi's been doing lights for craziness for a long time. So this little white strip here is your daytime running lamp. It also doubles as your turn signal, which does fade. You can kind of see that whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I don't know if you can catch it on the camera, but it's really, really, really cool. I mean, Audi's been doing it for a long time. You have your little, like, let me turn that off so you can see better. Let's try to see 3 little dots up here and 1 right here. I don't know why they added all that, but if you look into the light, it looks crazy, and there's like crystals and stuff going on. But yeah, you got low beam and high beam down here, and there's no extra light down here. We do have your parking sensors down here. I wonder what this is. Could be a tow hook. No, not way up there. Now I want to know what this is. I have no idea what that panel is right there. It's not, yeah, there's one on both sides. Oh, I bet it's for washing the lights. You hit the little thing, and anyway, don't worry about it. But yes, this is actually some air can get in here. As a part of the grille, air can get in here to help for cooling. But yeah, man, it's I'm not even gonna say it's an okay front end. I don't like it. There's a tow hook down here. Parking sensors along the front there, but yeah, man, they could have did a little better with this grille. I'm not gonna hold you up. All right, here we have the rear end of the 2025 Audi Q7. Much more tasteful, much less toned down, much less busy than the front, but it's still okay. I mean, the lights are really cool. The 7 slots right here, and the whole little LED running light down here at the bottom. Q7 off to the left, and there's no trim. They used to have trims listed on the bumper back here, but it's much cleaner without it. Audi rings front and center. We do have a nice, look at the brush grille, brushed silver finish down at the bottom, parking sensor on the bottom, rear view camera right here. But yeah, nothing crazy back here at all. It's a decent looking rear end, but like, it's not my style. I don't need a truck this big, but I want to show you the turn signal right here. So if you can see, the turn signal does sweep along off to the right over here. If you're turning left, yes, so you're turning left, you know what I mean. But you have to have this piece flash up here because there's some regulation in the United States where you have to have so much of a light bulb turn on at the same time. So that's why this one comes on and this one sweeps. If you look at like a European spec, you'll only have it sweeping because, well, a lot of things in Europe are just better. All right, this is the key to a 2025 Audi Q7. It's pretty lackluster. It lacks a lot of character, a lot of weight, a lot of luxury. Like last year's key was a lot better, a lot thicker, but it's fine. Up top, you got a lock button, in the middle, trunk button, in the bottom, you got an unlock button. But like most keys these days, just keep it in your pocket. Walk up to any of the 4 doors, and you put your hand, actually do it the back door. Put your hand in here, you'll hear the car unlocked. The mirrors will flash and pull the door open. And like most cars, shut the door. Listen to that shut. That is quality right there. Nice thud. One more time. Oh, that sounds so nice. And lock the door. Push a little button right here. Boom. And the boom, mirrors will flash. But yes, it's a decent car. You know, the key's fine, but look at this thing. It's big. It's soft. It's plush. It's okay. It's got a few. Yeah, let's blur the front out. That really makes it look a lot better right there, but I'm kidding. Yeah, you can get some bigger wheels if you get like the Prestige package. Now 21s are available. I like the little strip down here advertising Audi's 4-wheel drive system Quattro, but it's cool. It gets the job done. Roof rails, like I said, there is a blackout package available that will black the roof rails. It'll black the grill, and it'll give you like some deep, dark exhaust tips. But it's a decent car. It doesn't stand out. Kind of just gets you by. Does what you need to do. Oh, and while we're back here, you have the key in your pocket, hands free. Kick your foot underneath the middle swiftly, and the car, boom, there we go. Got it. All right, and now we're back here. Let's go over the back. So we got my toolkit in here. Let's get this out so we can demonstrate some cool stuff. So off to this left, you already see them. They are motorized third row. So let's see if we can do it. So let's see what we got. That's like folding, and this is bring it up. That's the right seat. Let's do the left one. So hold the button down. Oh, it's stuck. So right now I have the front seat. Hold on, let's go around here. Open the door. Oh, it's locked. Here we go. And we put our hand underneath right there, and we can slide this forward. Oh, just one slid forward. Okay. And let's see if it'll come up now. No, it won't, because the middle's got to come up. Okay. So let's go slide the other one forward. This is an unexpected sequence in the vlog. Quote the Stradman. How do we move the front? There we go. So there's little handles underneath. Now it's stuck. Why won't it move? There's little handles. See that little handle right there? I'm trying to move that forward, but it won't seem to move. Let's figure it out. Okay, we've moved all the second row up. Now we can demonstrate this guy here. Just hold the button down. The seat is fully automatic. It'll come up, but you have to manually pull this up. No big deal. Want to drop it? Pull this little guy here, and it folds down. The same goes for the other seat back here. Really convenient. And this is standard on all three trims of the Audi Q5. This is not something you see standard in a lot of other vehicles, but it's cool. So now you have 7 passengers you can get up in here. Nice job. You want to put them both down? Can you do it at the same time? You sure can. Up, but the seat headrest. Fold these down, and it'll be good to go. Oh, and it flashes, let you know it's not fully down or up. I like that. But yes, plenty of cargo space back here. This is a third row SUV. Anything back here for the third row passengers? Doesn't look like it. They got a reading light up there, got some speakers, and a coat hook. I'm not sure what that's for. We'll investigate that. Let's see what's under the floor. What we got here? All right, looks like a subwoofer. Might be your battery. Got a license plate down here. All kind of cool stuff in here. But yeah, man, nothing that we need to play with. Oh, it's a power switch, and it's off. What if we turn it on? What happens? I don't know. All right, let's see what happens. It was only a tire inflator kit that I turned on, and you have to plug it in to one of the outlets up front. Okay, thought I was doing something sneaky back here. And whenever you're ready to shut the trunk, you can press the button here, which just shuts it, or you can press this button here, which will shut the trunk and lock it. We're gonna go ahead and shut it and get inside. All right, let's get inside the Audi Q7. It's a little cold out here for South Carolina, like 52 degrees, cold to them, but yes. Let's put our foot on the brake. Start, stop buttons right here. Everything will come to life. You hear a nice little chime. You can change the volume of that chime too, pretty cool. And let's go ahead and get things going. So yes, really cool interior. Your seat memories over here. Please pardon my ashy hands. It is, like I said, it's cold outside. Here's how you change your lighting right here. So press this button. So auto lights, regular side markers off. And it's cool. If you just hover your finger over it, it'll sense it. So hold on. Can we do it? Yeah, so I'm just touching it right now. And we have the prompt right there. Fog lights up there. Vent. Hood releases down there. You kind of see it pull right there. Trunk release. All 4 wheels are automatic. We have your mirror adjustment. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Pretty decent interior. Soft, simple, nothing crazy. Now, this is fun. We'll get to more of this during the driving portion. But look at how simple your steering wheel is. There's like 6 buttons. I like that a lot. So we have the view. So you see this right here. This is like your normal driving view. If you want to switch the view, you kind of see them up at the top. Those are your different options. So you press this button here, right? So that's like your While you're driving down the road, I can't wait to show you that. You have your media, you have like a phone and your GPS, the Audi virtual cockpit. You want to see the bigger screen? I know you do. View. Now you have a much larger screen. Let's go back through the options. Decent, nothing crazy. This one's really fun during driving on the highway. It is really fun. I leave it in that one mostly. Kind of can see your time, your day information, temperatures and stuff. Pretty decent. There are no buttons on the back, but there are paddles for some reason. We're not racing this thing. Does not need paddles. Right side is your favorites button. So you press this button and something happens over here. You have your volume, your song change, your Siri or Gemini or whatever your Android thing is. And we have your phone button back there. Nothing crazy. But I do like how it kind of flows. So the screens are like right in with the dash. It's not a big giant screen plopped up here like so many cars these days. You have the nice dash, it flows and goes right over to the passenger side here. Now let's check out these screens. Here we go here. All right, so Audi's MMI is pretty decent, pretty fast. So you have all your like buttons and whatever settings and stuff here. I don't think there's much I need to go through. Yes, Alexa is built in. These cars can do more than ever now. There's more for you to play with when you get it. The sound system here is really, really nice. I do like it. Let's go back. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are both wireless in here. Let's go through vehicle. Anything in here I need to do? Yeah, drive select, nothing crazy. Oh, the lights. We'll go through this in a second because you can't quite see the ambient lighting just yet. Oh, you see the little green right there? The little yellow over here? Just you wait until the night. But yes, I'm excited to show you that. Driver assistance. Yes, this thing will drive you down the road by itself. You just have to leave your hand on the wheel. This is like a conductive surface. So if you're like hands on the wheel, it'll like beep at you and yell at you. But if you have your hand on the wheel, you can just leave it there for as long as you want. It'll continue to drive you and steer for you and all that kind of cool stuff. I try to drive like this. It doesn't like that. You have to have your hand like this or something. Holding down here is not good enough, but you need to have a whole grip like that. All right, it's finally dark enough to discuss the ambient lighting. I must not have learned my lesson via the BMW video because, again, I left my phone connected to the car and tried to film a video and I lost the audio. So we're going to voice over this here. But yeah, so you go to the interior light settings and you kind of have some presets there. Contour, vision, solo, maritime, Caribbean, whatever. So right now it's kind of set to Caribbean and the top light is set to like a cyan and the bottom's like a pinkish or like a sunset, orangey kind of thing there. You can increase the brightness of the interior lights if you want. You can turn them down a little bit in case your eyes are a bit sensitive. But it's a little harder to see through to the street lights in the parking lot. So I was trying to show the back seat there. But yeah, so you can just change these different options. And here I am just kind of going through the different presets and showing off what colors they bring up. Pretty decent array of things. So this is the impulse there. Looks like a red on top and like a lavender or a purplish underneath. I just love how sharp the lights are. Again, we have like a blue and looks like a yellow beneath. Not bad looking at all. We got red and purple. What's that? Oh, that's drive select modes. Okay, yeah. So if you change your drive select mode from dynamic to comfort to auto or anything like that, it'll change the lights with you. Of course, pretty standard if you don't want to choose your own colors or if you want to be able to change the colors easier, you just change the drive select mode and the lights will change as well. But now we're going to go to individual and create our own setting here. So we tap on the little pen paper thing right there, and it has two kinds of lights. There's an indirect and a direct. The indirect light is going to be what's underneath, so like down there in the footwell and on the sides. And then a direct lighting is going to be what you see more prevalent up top. So all the colors are kind of numbered there. I'm not sure why they're numbered, but they just are what they are. Maybe it's easier for people to see or identify with or whatever. But yeah, pretty wide array of colors. I think it was about 30 here to scroll through and check out. So yes. So throughout the rest of the video, I might just let the music play a little bit, but I set it up with my school's colors, my alma mater, Go Blue, little maize and blue action there with some yellow and blue. But yep, enjoy the music and yeah. But yes, really cool. I'm loving the dual screen situation here. Reminds me of the Range Rovers and the Land Rovers that have the dual screen. The climate control is all down here. There are no actual physical buttons anymore. It's all on the screen, but they're always here. I like that. Auto stop start is right there. You can turn it off and on. Hill assist. We have this little button down here. This brings up an extra menu. So if you want to turn the rear on, you can sync everything, turn the stuff off, AC on, and your heated wheel is in here. I'm not sure why they couldn't just like add it like down here or here. I've seen other cars that have a little button down here or something, but why I gotta go all the way in here to turn the heated wheel on? Whatever. But yes, down here, very easy. Your direction, your how fast it goes, you know, up and down. You can do a quad zone climate. That is part of the like executive package for 2,300 bucks or something. I'll go through that more during the driving portion. But yeah, man, nothing crazy. Drive select, traction control, you know, all the standard stuff is right here. Start, stop, volume knob is over here, but again, also right there as well. And to put the car into gear, pretty simple. Foot on the brake. You grab like the little, like a T handle almost. This is your shifter button. Click it, pull back once. Goes into drive, pull it back again to go into sport mode, and that's where you get the S1. Can we click the paddle one time to go into second gear? No, it won't do it. Okay, that's fine. But pull it back again, it'll go back into drive automatic. Park buttons here. All right, put the car in park, and the reverse camera is really cool. Check it out. So now we're in reverse mode. We do have the 360 camera. I like that. Very standard. Backup camera is fine. A little shady. It's all right. But what's cool, if I turn the wheel, the camera turns with the car. Can you see? Look at the bottom of the screen. The camera is kind of like turning. Well, the camera's not turning. The software is just panning that way. So we turn the wheel the other way, and the camera looks that way. It's a little disorienting. I don't think I need it per se, because I'm a pretty decent driver, but you know, I mean, I guess parking and driving are two different things. But yes, pretty decent camera. You can change things around. 3D view, of course. Oh, it's not a gray Audi, but it's cool. So check it out. 3D camera, really nice. I can see everything back there. Got a McDonald's drive-through back there. Got the ugly grill up front. But yep, very cool. See everything around you. Pretty standard on these kind of cars. What's this little button? Oh, look at this. What is this? Okay, it jumps to certain positions. Okay, that's fine. 3D surroundings, really cool. Again, with the help of all those cameras around the car, it works really well. You can turn 3D mode off. I actually think we should leave 3D. No, don't leave it on. What's over here? Automatic activation. Hell yeah. Clean the rear view camera. You can do that. Front volume, medium. Oh, now it's yelling. Oh my God. Okay. Or kill it, kill it. But yes, man, put it in park. Parking brake right here. But one thing I don't like about this setup, there's nowhere to really put your phone. So there's a cup holder here. You have like a 12-volt holder. This is for the key. For whatever reason, maybe if the car is low on battery, you put it there. But back here is like where you're supposed to put your phone. So lift this up. We have storage. And inside are two, get my phone in here, two USB-C ports. I tend to put my phone here. Now let's put this down. There's another sort of thing. So if you move, you can grab this little thing here and move this forward and back. But unlike the Audis of the past, where you could like leave it like up like this, remember? You could like leave it up like that and lean on it. Can't do it anymore, so it just falls by itself. But you can move it back and forward. It kind of interferes with your phone cable coming out of here. But it's fine. But I tend to leave it like this, and I tuck my phone right under there, and I can pay attention to the road. Another cool feature of these sunshades. So I can pull one down like this. Have my mirror right here. I can pull it off to the side, and then I have a second one. So if the sun is like right in the corner, like I don't know why I need two of these, but there's two of them, and it's on both sides. Passenger has the same situation, but yeah, I don't understand that. But yeah, let's move to the sunroof. Check this out. All the way to the back seats. The third row can get sun, and obviously the roof will only slide halfway back. That's done with this button right here. Pull it back. Get some nice sun in here. Well, the sun's setting here in South Carolina, but it's decent. But yeah, let's head to the back seat now. I think I've covered pretty much the front. Let's check this out. What's in here? Glove box action. Nothing crazy. Lots of space in there. But yeah, man, let's move to the back. All right, we're in the back of the Q7 here. pretty comfortable. I have the seat almost all the way back because I just like to feel really spacious when I'm driving by myself up front. But there are cutouts in the back of the seat for your knees. Of course, oh, I'm leaning way back. These do recline. Let's move it up real quick. Hold on here. So, oh, there we go. That's, no one should sit like this. But you can lean it all the way back here and kind of lounge out back here and chill on your long road trips. But yes, we do have climate control back here. This is a tri-zone, so I can control my own zone for the rear of the car. But again, you can do quad. It's a little excessive, you know. Do you really need two different zones back here? Like this vent's gonna be blowing like 2 degrees colder than this vent, whatever. But hey, we're in the land of the plenty, so go ahead. But yes, nice leather back here. Oh, there are 4 different leathers I wanted to go through. I forgot to go through those in 1 second. Yeah, so the 4 leathers are complimentary. So you can get a black leather, that's fine. Everything in the car is gonna be black. Then there's gonna be the Okapi brown, Pando gray, which is what this is, and Saiga beige. So like the seats will be those colors, but the dash and stuff will still be black. So you get like a nice two-tone look in here. Pretty cool. But yes, we have little lights back here. You just gotta tap on them and it'll come on. I still don't know what this thing is up here. It looks like it's some proprietary hook. I mean, there's a coat hook right here, but I don't know what that is. I have to figure that out, but I'm really loving this panoramic sunroof, how it comes all the way back here. This is absolutely beautiful. Speaker right behind my head here. And let's check out what's in the center console here. Pull this guy down. You gotta press a button or something? How do we get this down? See, we're discovering together. Yes, press a button, pull it down. Really cool. See, when the seat is leaned back this far, this can't be flat. So I think we should lean the seat forward and do that by pulling this little handle, if you can see it on camera there. There's a little handle right here. Pull this, and that'll come forward a little bit. It can be flat there. Leave it like right there. Be a nice little armrest, but I'm sure there's some crazy cup holders in here. Look at that. They pop up too. Really cool. Go ahead and put that back. But yeah, man, pretty decent. Nothing crazy. Can we lean this all the way forward if we wanted to? I don't see why not. Yeah. That's kind of weird though. It's not even comfortable. So yeah, let's put that back up. I forgot to mention, they brought back ashtrays, bro. Look, in the side of the door. Man, I don't know why y'all be wanting to smoke in y'all cars, because the car smell like smoke, but if y'all smoke all the time, then you don't care. But that's crazy. Cup holders, Bang Olufsen big sound system back here. But yeah, nice back seat. Beautiful interior. All right, we are inside the 2025 Audi Q7 55 Premium Plus trim. It's nice in here. It's plush, it's soft, it's spacious. I can spread out. There's so much room for activities. It's nice in here. The gray interior, it's cool. It's a little boring, but I don't know if Audis are supposed to be exciting, you know? Just how they kind of do things. It's fine, but yes, it's very quiet in here. There is a part of the executive package. I think it's like $2,300 or something. You can opt for the double pane acoustic glass. I don't think this has it. Let's check. This feels like one panel. I would know what 2 panels looks like. The Maserati Quattroporte I owned back in like 2013, 14, whatever, did have the acoustic panel. Anyway, but yes, it's still decently quiet. Go ahead and make this little right turn here. Heading back to my workplace. Engine gives a little rumble. Slightest of all the rumbles, but it's cool. Good power. Not bad. 335 from a single turbo i6 V6. I still haven't looked it up. But the power is there. Passing speed, of course. Obviously, Audi is known for their performance vehicles as well, like the S series, the RS series, R8s, and now they're like electric line, Q-Tron line. But yeah, man, this thing is nice. It's really good, really cool. $60-something thousand though. I wonder what the lease deals are like on these. I bet they're pretty good. You know, you rent it, release it for 2 years, and the next one comes out, you get another one. All right. Steering seems to be pretty fine, decently tight, loose, whatever. You know, I can't really, you know, it's kind of a big floaty SUV, so I don't expect it to be like a sports car or whatever. And And as you know, I don't know if you can see, the blind spot detector is in the inside of the, what is this dude doing on this motorcycle? You might have seen that, I don't know. But the blind spot is on the inside of the actual mirror. Like most cars have the blind spot on the edge of the mirror, but it's actually on the inside, like the pillar, the face, like this little yellow indicator lights up. Very interesting, because most situations, in most cars, you look out at the mirror, but you gotta look closer over here to see it. It's fine. I think if you're driving an Audi, you know, you just get used to it. Makes sense to me. The heated wheel is nice. The heated steering wheel is nice. Yeah, so I think a part of that executive package does include the ventilated seats. This one does not have vented seats. It's only the heated seat, which is fine. It's nice and toasty. But what I do like about this Audi is that if you have the heated seat on, it'll like gradually walk it down, so you're not just like burning it the whole time. I believe my Ford Taurus just left it cranked, and whatever you put it on, you just be roasting. You gotta turn it down yourself, but this one walks it down for you. And there's also a feature in the infotainment system where it tries to keep your body temperature regulated. See if I can show you that here in a second. All right, let's discuss Audi's cruise control here. So if you see the turn signal stalk over here to the left, below that, oh, sorry, turn it on. Below that is going to be their cruise control. So what you need to do is pull it forward. It's really weird, the diagrams and stuff. You pull it forward. So we're going to look at this bottom right corner there. Pull it forward. One more time. Now you see it has asking for a mile per hour. So you press the set button. All right, set to 64 miles an hour now. And if you want to increase the speed, you go up. Little increments like this will increase it 1 mile an hour. But if you give it a bigger jump like that, it goes up 5 miles an hour. However, we are behind a semi-truck, and we want to increase our distance, or decrease. So you can decrease it. So you see the bottom right corner now. If I click this button down, boom. All right, so now my foot is off of the gas. You can see down here, it's doing its own thing. And I have to keep my hand on the wheel, or else it will stop steering for me. So I also want to go through the Audi virtual cockpit. Let's change our view. This is what I wanted to show you. This is so cool. Let me zoom in. So it notices the truck in front of me is actually a truck. Actually, let's make it bigger. Now it's really cool. So it notices so much stuff here. So it notices the truck right there. It sees the cars in my blind spot, as you can see right there, coming up on my left. And I have my hand on the wheel, and the car is steering itself. So it sees the car there, semi-truck there, and now a truck driving by. It's more of a pickup truck, but it looks like a little SUV or something. But this is just so cool. I like it's kind of entertaining to watch, to be honest. Let's go ahead and switch lanes since it's safe now. Turns the blinker on for you in the actual animation and says it's all clear. And let's set our speedometer to 77, sorry, so that it keeps up with the car in front of me. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. But yes, this is just so cool. Like, it notices the semi-truck right there and puts it in the little map right there. And notices the one in front of that. Like, it's just brilliant. I love how, like, user interfacey and, like, cute this is. Really, really cool. One of the, like, more fun and best features on this truck. So yes, the steering, I have to keep my hand on the wheel. Let's go wide angle so you can see what's going on here. You have to keep your hand on the wheel, because it's just on the wheel, I'm not turning it. The car is steering itself. And you can kind of see there's a little curve in the road too. It puts that on your animation. I love that so much. But yeah, so if I take my hand off the wheel for like 3 seconds, you'll start to see this little yellow, there it is. You'll see that. And then you got to put your hand back on the wheel, and it goes away. So it makes sure that you're watching the road, or that your hands at least on the wheel. Because like I said, I like to drive like this earlier, and it will not notice my hand. I have to actually physically grab the wheel. Really cool how that's done. And what happens if I take my hand off of the wheel and don't put it back on in time? So hands off, car is still steering itself. Okay, there's the warning. Let's see what else happens. We're going to get a little notification right here in the middle of the screen, and it'll ask you to take over. Oh, it's giving me a lot of, there it is. Please take over and pay attention to traffic. So you put your hand back on the wheel, it's fine. But as soon as you do that, it kicks back in, no problem. But I like this. I prefer the systems where the eyes, the thing looks at your eyes, or even in my car at home, I just gotta tug the wheel to let the car know that I'm there. But yeah, this is fine. This is just more like engaging. You have to have your hand on the wheel. Yeah, so we're about hour and 45 minutes into this drive here. But again, the car is nice and comfortable. I did have to stop and fill up. I had about 35 miles of range left, and I had like one little dot left on the fuel gauge. Filled it up, 20 gallons, so it probably is a 21 gallon, 22 gallon tank. Premium gas, of course, is an Audi. It wasn't so bad. What are we getting for gas miles? Let's see if we can find what gas miles we got here. Slide over, see what we got. Alright, zoom in, scroll down. Get about 22.8 miles per gallon. It's all highway, so that kind of makes sense according to the EPA estimated range. I think it's like 18 in the city, 22 on the highway, but 22.8 is better than 22, so like when that happens. But yeah, man, it's a nice little ride. It's not for me, it's cool. I don't need all that room back there, but you might want it. But yeah, man, on to the outro. Well, guys, that's my time with the 2025 Audi Q7. It's a pretty cool car. Like I said, it was loaded with a lot of technology, a lot of features, a lot of the stuff that comes standard. It's a decent looking vehicle, but it kind of blends in. It competes with like the Chevy Suburban and the Yukon XL and maybe the Cadillac Escalade. I think that's like way more expensive. Is it? I don't know. But yeah, third row SUV, if you got a bunch of kids and a big family, this could be the truck for you, you know? Like again, starting at $60,000, but if you want the bigger engine, $65,000. Now if you want any features, now you're looking at 70, 75, 80, you know? It kind of goes up from there. But to each their own, like Audi, very simple, straight to the point, business. I like how they do their cars. Like the Toyota or the Hyundais I was looking at, like for doing reviews, you can like nitpick every little thing, you know, really customize your car. Like, no, just give me a package, you know, $1,100 for this, $2,300 for that, you know, $5,000 for the engine. Like, it should be that simple. You know, that's how it is. I wish they had some brighter, better colors to go with this car, but it's Audi, all about business. I think if you get like one of their sport cars or whatever, then you can start like adding brighter stuff like that. But yeah, man, it was a nice ride, very comfortable, easy to drive, easy going, decent power. Again, this is a heavy car, really big, but it gets the job done. All right, man, remember, there's never an empty tank or empty stomach on this road. We are marching toward 10,000 subscribers now. We did hit 5,000 a little while ago. I had my giveaway. Congrats to the winner. But yeah, man, subscribe, stay tuned. I appreciate you. Thank you.